If I ever did not communicate the way you have not communicated, I would be fired.
Now, people in the town of Cheektowaga voiced their concerns for a second time this week, hoping leaders would do something about their annual reassessments. On Tuesday, our team sat in on the first public hearing, which did not go the way residents hoped.
Tonight, 2 on Your Side's Liz Lewin has continuing coverage of this story for us. And Liz, what did the town board finally decide, and how are the people feeling about that decision?
Oh, Scott and Mary Alice, it was a fiery night over in Cheektowaga. I saw a lot of the same faces tonight that I saw on Tuesday, and the bottom line is this: it's just too late for the town to rescind those reassessments for this year. They are already in motion, but a lot of questions still remain, like, for instance, did the values even come from anywhere, and how will seniors on fixed incomes be able to keep up with their rising taxes? And here's a big one. Will this keep happening every year? The town says it better not.
It's got to be looked at. I mean, there's got to be a solution here.
Tonight, residents in the town of Cheektowaga flooded council chambers to capacity for the second time this week, making it known they're sick and tired of these annual reassessments.
But what are we going to do about it?
Despite a second round of public hearings, the town board and attorney announced it was too late for anything to be reversed.
The attorney told us because the notices went out May 1st, the tentative notices, that we couldn't rescind it. If it was the preliminary that normally go out in March, it would have been fine.
Now, residents only have 12 days left to file grievances, leaving many angry and fearful about whether they'll be able to afford the possible tax increases, something town assessor Jill Murphy said wouldn't necessarily happen as she dialed in remotely. But residents aren't buying it.
I'm a man who can provide for himself, and I share with what I have extra. I'm proud to have employees that I give a paycheck to. I'm proud to put food on my table, and I'll be damned if you take that away from me.
That's right. You would think that we would be a little bit more intelligent and caring and compassionate about these assessments for the people who are struggling because of all this inflation, and wait for it to start settling down.
At the first public hearing on Tuesday, Supervisor Diane Benskowski shared she didn't know the reassessments were happening. That's until she received her own notice in the mail, just like everyone else. Tonight, she shared again that same disappointment, saying this was not the outcome she had wanted by any means.
They deserve better, and that, the way I was blindsided, I'm very, very upset over it.
Benskowski tells me she has spoken to the assessor and says she's committed to trying to help people, even has some office hours during the week. So if you live in the town, you can either accept your reassessment value, file a grievance, again, 12 days to do that, argue your case in front of the assessment review board, or you can try to work with the town assessor once again to see if she can help. Here in the Information Center, Liz Lewin, Channel 2 News.